Alright, hello everyone, this is James Graham, Jamatone, as you know, my YouTube username. I've come to tell you that I've actually finished my Gamesave Database. It's 100% complete now, for the moment. I've gone through every single possible variation, every single possible special vehicle that can be obtained without cheats, without hacks, or without any modifications of any kind. So I'm going to give you an example of what I've done. This is completely my own work. I've done this all in my own time. I've basically created the content because I've made these saves. However, I don't own rights to the soundtrack or any of the actual game itself, but I have made the contents of these game saves on my own, so I'd appreciate it. You'd appreciate that as well, because it took a lot of effort to make this, and especially to do everything that I've done. So let's see what's happened. Right, as you can see on my PSP, in the save data utility, I haven't got any sorry about that. I haven't got any LCS saves on it. Well, I did this on purpose because I want to show you how to actually use this database. It looks really complicated because I've set it out in a very sort of, you could say, professional way. Basically, what you need to have is a cable, and I think that's a MIDI USB. It's basically a MIDI USB to USB. So yeah, computer to PSP. Sorry if that's not what the cable's called, but basically it has a plug like this. As you can see, that sort of plug. So I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Let me just put it back in. There we go. It's back into the PSP. Basically, this is my Mac. I've got both Windows and Mac on it, and the San Andreas game I'm doing is actually on Mac. So as you can see, I've got part 93 here and 94 there, and then I convert them into M4V and then put them on YouTube. So that's how I actually record my San Andreas videos, if you're wondering. However, I'm sorry that it looks like such a cluttered mess on here. What I've done is I've moved all the files to the right hand side except one file, which is called GTA LCS Gamesave Database. Don't know if you can see, sorry that's really bad quality. Well, basically, when you download the file, you'll have this folder. I'm really sorry this is on a Mac, not Windows, but basically, when you open the folder, you'll have all of these folders inside. You'll have Black and White Edition, which is actually Gamesave 1, and it's my present to over 800 subscribers to my channel. And then you have Gamesave 2, all the way to Gamesave 30, and then you have GTA LCS Vehicle Data Final Edition. So what you should do is you should click on this, which is a Word document. I hope it works on Windows. I haven't actually checked because obviously I've done this on Mac. I'm pretty sure it will if it's a standard Word document. If it's a problem, let me know. I'm sure it won't be, but I guess you never know. So basically I'm going to show you an example of what I've done. Right, as you can see, it says Gamesave Database for Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories by Jamatone, James Graham. So basically I say it's all completed, thank you very much for the support. It was a very fun project to do, it was really good. So I go through all the vehicle properties, etc, etc. I'm sure if you read it all you'll understand what I'm talking about. And here are all the vehicles in alphabetical order. These are just all the different types of vehicles. Variations. What I mean by variations is some vehicles have different forms that cannot be altered by pen spray. I'm sure you've noticed the Patriot can have 4 different forms. The Bickle 76 and the Taxi can both have 3 different forms. I recently discovered that the Deimos SP has 2 forms. The Stallion, Stinger and the Manana have 2 forms as well, roof and no roof, etc. So this is all explained in the variations section. Now this is where it gets fun. These are all the vehicles I have obtained in the game with no cheats, hacks or modifications, so this is the true and honest collection of possible special vehicles to date. There are some unobtainable special vehicles and possible future special vehicles that haven't been found. I'll post those later on. I'm not going to go over that, guys, because that's right at the bottom of the document, but it's basically this is probably not 100% complete. There are probably some more vehicles yet to come, but honestly, I think for now, I'm going to call this pretty complete. So basically, we have a table here. Sorry about the line on my Mac. This is what I was worried about when I was filming my San Andreas. I somehow fixed the problem when recording, but I haven't fixed it, the actual screen. So basically, as you can see, it says name of vehicle, properties, variation, and game saves. Well, as you can see, the Avenger, there is no variation because an Avenger's always the same looking, never changes. And basically it says game saves 22 and 25. That means in game saves 22 and 25 you will find that exact vehicle, etc. And they're all in alphabetical order. So as you can see, you go Avenger, Banshee, Barraxol, Bobcat, Cartel Cruiser, etc, etc. It goes all the way down to the Yardi Lobo, which is the very bottom. And you can see the Yardi Lobo is heavy, got no variation, and it's game save 9. So basically this is a very strategically done table, and it's all my own work, so I hope you appreciate it for what it is. It took a very long time to do it, and you can imagine why. As you can see, the properties are all coded, so FP is fireproof, BP is bulletproof, EP is explosion proof, etc. It will all say that in the properties section. They will all be sort of abbreviated. Can you see SP is splash proof, EC is exclusive color, etc. However, heavy, unique, rare, superior handling, I haven't really done that because it gets too confusing otherwise. I think the properties with the abbreviations is fine, but anything extra like heavy, just there's no need. So basically, since that's all done, I'm now going to prove this to you that this works. And after this whole table, the game save section is here. So game save 1, it tells you exactly what's in game save 1. Actually, in game save 1, I have to put in black exclusive color black PCJ. I accidentally forgot that. But don't worry, I haven't actually uploaded it yet. So this video is actually before I uploaded it. Sorry about this, just holding the camera and okay, there we go. So that's everything in game save 1. So as you can see, Portland, it's got all that. And game save 1 is actually my subscriber special. It's an exclusive black and white edition. And all the cars are extremely beautiful in that save. So I'm going to demonstrate the save. So let's just say you look at a vehicle. Like I think the nicest vehicle in the game is probably the heavy black and white Banshee. So as you can see, Banshee, there's a fireproof and pop-proof one. Not interested. Fireproof, bulletproof, and explosion proof. Looks cool, but not really interested. However, heavy exclusive color black and white Banshee. Game save 1. Right, so what you have to do now is just minimize that, go to black and white, which is actually game save 1, as you can see it's on top of the list, and now you drag this folder into the PSP. So let's connect the PSP now, USB mode. I assume you know how to do this. Hang on, let me just get rid of this crap. Sorry about this. Oh, go away. Anyway. So yep, find the PSP save data section, which is here. And now what you do is you drag the folder into it. Can you see? So now I've got the ULES00151S0. That is game save 1, and you can put it, and you can put up to I think 8 game saves at a time because the codes go from S0 to S7. So it'd be S0, S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6, S7. So that's 8 files. However, as you can see, look, that's game save 1. Game save 2 has also got the same code. So you can't have game save 1 and 2 on the PSP at the same time. I'm sure that makes sense because, you know, you can't have the same name of folder in the same folder because the computer won't allow that. However, if you rename the folder At any cost, you'll corrupt the file, so don't even attempt to rename the folder. And don't you dare touch anything inside, because that will just corrupt it. So you have been warned. Okay, guys, this is pretty tricky stuff if you get it wrong. Anyway, that is now on the PSP. So what we do now is we eject the PSP from the computer. Let me just do that now. Right, it's been ejected. Now if I go to Save Data Utility, there it is. That is the file. However, some of them are not 100% completed, and I hope you can understand why. It is incredibly time consuming to complete a game 100% all the time. But I have uploaded a few files with 100% completion, and I will tell you exactly which ones they are when it's uploaded online. I'll highlight in the GameSave section which ones are 100%. So don't worry, you will know soon enough. I'm really sorry, I know the lighting is really awful. This is not meant to be a really good quality video, guys. I hope you can understand that. This is just demonstrating the power of this database. Not really the power of it, but I'm just sort of showing you how it's extremely professionally laid out, and it's very easy to use. And it was completely my own idea how to lay it out and everything. So I hope this has been quite a nice subscriber special, and I really appreciate all the support I get from you guys. Please keep it up, because I want to make more walkthroughs. You know, after I finish all the GTAs, I want to do other things. I probably want to do some Star Wars games, some Zelda games, etc. I just love games. They just are one of the reasons I want to live. I just love video games. And my ultimate dream is to actually make some video games, and I'm going to start a course quite soon. So as you can see, this is the Portland garage. You have, hang on, sorry about this, I'm just changing the camera view. There we go. You have the white PCJ, which is fireproof and pop-proof and exclusively coloured. And you got the black PCJ, you got the black Kuruma, and you got the black Bobcat. Basically, it will tell you in the GameSave section where all the vehicles are. So GameSave 1 in Portland, as I said, has all of those. In Staunton Island, it's got those, and Shoreside Vale, it's got those. Heavy Stinger Variation 2 means Heavy Stinger without the roof. And if you go to the table, which is, sorry, it's up here, and you find Heavy Stinger, there we go, Stinger, Heavy. Variation, it says, can only be 2. That's because you can't have a Heavy Stinger with a roof. It's impossible. Because since the Heavy Stinger's from 9mm Mayhem, you've got 2 guys in the car shooting at you. There's no roof available. So the variation can only be 2. And it's present in the GameSaves 1 and 9, the Heavy Stinger. So I hope this has given you more insight on how this database works. I've completely updated everything I can. I've included all the pop-proofing, everything. All the variations possible. So there are 19 different special Patriots. 19. So as you can see, there's tip-proof Patriot, variations 1 to 4. There's fireproof, bulletproof, explosion-proof Patriot, variation 1 to 4. There's yellow Patriot, which actually has chrome-plated bumpers, variations 1 to 4. Then you've got the black Patriot with chrome-plated bumpers. Black's not an exclusive colour, but since it's got chrome-plated bumpers, it's a unique vehicle. However, the variation can only be 1 in that one. The variation can only be 1, and the GameSave is 4. And then we've got exclusive colour pink Patriot that also has chrome-plated bumpers, and that can only be variation 4. And I've described all the variations in the table, in the variations key, sorry, so I'm sure you won't have a problem there. Then I've got the exclusive chocolate Patriot, dark brown Patriot, variation 1 to 4. And finally the heavy Patriot, and the variation can only be 1 because it's from 9mm Mayhem, and the GameSave is 9, etc. So I hope this kind of makes a bit more sense. I've explained all the variations in the appropriate key, so all you have to do is just look at the key. For example, Mr. Whoopee, which is a unique and a heavy vehicle, has variations 1 to 3. Now, if you want to know how all the variations are different, you go to the variations key, and as usual, everything's in alphabetical order. So Mr. Whoopee is number 6. So if we go down, sorry, I went too far. The variations of the Mr. Whoopee are as followed. Variation 1, there's no sign on the back. Variation 2, there's a blue sign on the back saying, please stop me. And on number 3, there's an orange sign on the back saying, I will chill again. So everything is included in that table and variations key. So I hope you guys enjoy this Gamesave database. I will probably make one for Vice City Stories, I'm not sure. That's a much harder game to do this because of the freaking garage problem. But also I've got an extremely rare car, which is the lightless yellow taxi. The lightless Bickle taxi I didn't even call rare, I just called the lightless Bickle taxi variation 3. So that would be the lightless Bickle taxi. And it's Gamesave 8. As you can see in the variations. Variations of the Bickle 76, 1 is big light on top, 2 is small light on top, and 3 is no light on top, lightless. However, with the taxi, it's the same thing. However, when it says no light on top, I say it's extremely rare. Rarest car in the whole game. Well, to tell you the truth, it is the rarest car, the lightless yellow taxi. And I have got it in this database. Let's see. If we go down to taxi. Variation 1, 2, 3. 3 is lightless, and it's a rare vehicle. And it's in Gamesave 5. I used to have 2, but I lost the other one, but it doesn't matter, because, anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want to change the game saves, just delete them from your PSP. It doesn't matter, because they're already stored on your computer. And remember, you can't have 2 of the same code at the same time. You can't have 2 S0 folders, for example. You have to choose which one you want. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and thank you to all my subscribers. And thanks for all the support. All the best. Thanks. Bye.